New day, a new dangle. Saving the best for last, y'all, here in Canada. And we are going after crappies. So elusive. One time I got on crappies up here and it was just a blast, and they are so big. And it turns out there's a local over here that knows where they're at. We're gonna make a crazy run to go after some big, juicy northern crappies today and fill up the stringer. So let's hop in the Jeep, go catch some slabs. Smooth launch by our boy Jake right there.
All right, let's rock and roll.
To go through a chute right here to get to these crappie. This isn't just something everybody could do. Jake's been doing this for many years, so we were gonna actually try to take our boat, but that was gonna be a no-go. Getting skinnier. Oh my gosh. I'm watching it on the screen, dude. Oh my gosh. Whoa! That was wild.
Calvin would not have been more.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a shoot.
That's a shoot. Wow. Well, that was insane. Glad we didn't take my dad's boat. Probably wouldn't have made that one. So, now we're in another little lake. This is like a chain of lakes that we're going up through to get to this crappie spot. Jake was just telling us there's some old Indian paintings up here we're gonna check out. So pretty cool experience before we even get to the crappie. Look at that. Oh yeah. Now this would have been done at the water level, like from a canoe, or?
There is, I'm gonna say the water was probably lower. There's like a shelf you could almost stand on there. To your left there, on the corner, you can see like a, I don't know, it looks like a dude. A big long spear or something. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I found another spot, another chain of lakes there.
This looks like a Sasquatch.
Huge, like,
this is a glacial lake, so it's been here thousands of years.
So they could have done it at any time in the last whatever, yeah.
I think they use like a mixture of like rock and berries and stuff. It's like stain. I don't know. If you know, let us know in the comments, but
that is pretty cool.
Pretty cool to see that before we even start fishing. Awesome. Let's go get our ancient dangle on. All right, boys, time to get rigged up. So we're gonna break out some crappie jig heads.
I'm going white. jig head.
White jig head, okay.
You can go pink or?
I'm probably gonna go pink 16th ounce. Start out light, and then if we need to bump up with the wind, we'll bump up. Monkey milk, always a good color, natural. Got some nice selections in here. The snacky swimmer, this is an absolute guaranteed.
I'm gonna try the little one.
You're on?
On. Little one. Micro. Perch.
Perch, baby. Fish on.
Drop.
Might be a perch. Perch! It's probably one of the bigger perch I've caught up here. It's basically a small walleye. You know?
Same family, right?
Yeah. Perk a day.
Every cast lasts 15 casts, 10 casts, something ridiculous. Nope. Bass.
Northern.
Oh,
That's-
T-boned, or big pike T-boned my walleye.
Oh, I see that. Oh my God, look at it. Look at this thing.
Holy
That's a giant. How big is that pike?
see if I can grab him.
That's a giant pike, dude.
This would be kind of cool if I can grab him.
Just let him
That's
munch on
like
that. Oh, he let it go.
Oh hell. Bit like a crappie, but it's a walleye.
That's an eater.
Yeah, so we can keep.
2.
Oh, it's on his gill plate.
2 under or 1 over, 1 under?
Yeah.
That's a good looking one. String him up.
String him up.
Got a blowed out butthole.
Does he?
Yeah.
Sure does.
Yeah, I noticed that in this league.
They
Quite a
got the
bit.
sore butts.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what it's on about.
So I've seen it in my pond on bass. They get like fins from bait fish like caught in there, and they get all infected, like bluegill fins, and it's probably from eating perch.
Perfect.
There we go.
Life on the bush.
Life on the cribs. Us Texas boys, we call them brush piles, but I call them cribs up here. Crappie cribs. I dig it.
I'm gonna start using that term.
Cribs.
I'm gonna fish some cribs. Work.
I mean, it makes sense.
If I do go do any bass fishing at home the next few weeks, I'm definitely going to be throwing a 10-inch Mondo worm and some cribs.
Oh yeah, it's Mondo worm season, summertime. So right now, y'all, these crappie are pretty much done spawning. So they're kind of in between that, just getting out there and then still roaming from the spawn. But this one looks like we got some good marks, so let's cast out.
They live in an area kind of like what you see here.
They don't have them in Rainier, right?
No, they do.
They do.
They do.
Done.
Crappie on, baby!
Yo.
Yeah! Nice crop.
Look at that thing.
Dude, that's, they're so pretty too up here. There you go, buddy. Get thumped.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Our average at home is like 10.5, 11 inches.
On, baby. I think they're so mysterious up here. They just get big. Oh, yeah, this is just running the mill. Day's heating up. Crappie are heating up. Got 4 in the box. Keep 10 a man. So we're looking to bring home the bacon today.
You take that big leathery hide off, like, you know, it looks like leather, and underneath is like really hard fat.
Yeah.
And it's like you can cut a little wax worm type or like a mini fluke out of that.
On.
And
There we go.
it lasts on your hook all day long.
Really? Got him. Got him. Double.
Crappies.
There we go.
What a thing. Oh God, look at that.
Pig in there, bud. Oh yeah.
These are some of the biggest ones I've ever caught.
Right on, start to stack them up.
That's gonna go well on the stringer, bud.
Uh-huh.
That close to the bottom.
Yeah, I just kind of let it sink, and he freaking was on it.
That's how it should go. Oh, there's one. Oh, I missed him. I think my hook got boogered up.
Oh, I missed it.
Paper mouth.
Yeah, so I'll save a beaver tail or two in the freezer. So then wintertime, when me and my son, or we all go crappie fishing, instead of buying minnows and they're freeze or hard to keep alive and expensive, you just cut a little tiny mini fluke.
Come on. There's way left of it.
Yeah.
And it's so strong, you can use one little grease piece of flat.
Nice one.
Look at these things.
Slabs.
Nice job.
Oh, these are so stupid. Look how big they are.
Oh yeah. Big. They're so yellow and beautiful up here, man.
Oh my goodness.
That's a toad.
Nice job. Well, a beaver in the spring, that's like their rut. And
On. Going left of that buoy. Yep.
They use it for perfume.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, lost it.
it's in ice cream, it's in food, it's in a lot. It's a and then you sell it by the pound. I was getting $75 US for a pound of it.
There we go.
And a pound, it took about 3 big beavers to make a pound.
Crappie on.
So I made
That was a little one.
$2 grand, couple grand US. And that's another good thing. You're catching spring beavers.
Ooh, you cracking him.
Ass hook set there.
That was a hook set.
Sorry, I just felt messed up.
Woo. Man, a lot of these they're just on, like it's sinking down, and
Yeah,
they're just getting it.
that was the first.
There we go.
Got that badass hook set on. Freaking these pin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
little eaters there. No size limit on these.
Nope.
Let's see.
Good job.
Okay, that's those little weasels are.
Yeah, they're a little bigger than a weasel. They're
Yeah.
like the size of a mink.
Yeah.
You usually see mink on the shoreline.
Okay, that's what
green.
we saw mink on a shoreline then. Yeah.
Well, martin are just a
Oh,
little
that's a good
bigger
one.
And a little
That's
fluffy.
nice.
That looks like a big one.
Yeah, feels good on the hook set. Slab.
Oh my goodness, dude! Look at these things. Holy crap!
You could barely boat flip them.
Oh my god!
You kind of like gotta boil them.
We're on.
Woo!
Fuck around with them.
Bumping bug. That's a stud. They also got the weird anus going on. Guys, we are whacking them now.
What they're eating.
Type of bait. Maybe it's baby perch or something in their diet. Yeah. Oh yeah, hoss.
They're big.
Oh,
Dark. The dark water heats up more.
Oh yeah. They are in the feed mode now. Oh, jeez.
Dogging ya?
Good one.
Yeah. He's dogged it. It's like 2 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
I used to just anchor right beside one of these like this with the kids in this boat, and I set up slip floats.
Yeah.
Like this little tiny bobbers there.
Yeah.
Jig in a minnow.
Woo! Oh, man. I just got popped. Another one ate it. They are feeding, man. Getting aggressive now. Juicies. Juicy crops.
Nice fish.
Man, we gotta be getting close now. If you catch the buoy, you gotta take a gulp of lake water. On. Oh yeah, bub. Oh yeah, bud. Nice big juicies. What's the minimum length on these bad boys?
There is none.
There is none.
Any size.
I've never caught a small one up here though. I mean, that's a good one in Texas.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Actually, kind of small compared to the other ones, but. Bear jig head? Or you shake my plastic off?
Open that way. Few nice eaters, eh?
Boys, we have thrashed the crappies here with Jake. He's got a bunch of piles. We actually had to work really hard to go to a bunch of them that were vacant, and then we catch onesie twosies. This one we've come back to 3 times. It's been money. Fish have moved off, come back. It's crazy. They roam a ton in these basins. And so it is a little tricky to find them, but once you do, game on. We're gonna get back in the game here. Switch her up. We're gonna go the snacky swimmer. That's what I always get my biggest crappies on.
I too. Go 2.5.
Yep, same. Monkey milk, 1/8 ounce jig head. It's time to rock and roll. Okay.
All the way around is 14 months, right? 14 in this
Okay.
blue ship or something. We're definitely on the rock and rock over. Seeing when we were here last time, we were dragging on the rock and like 6-8 feet, getting walleye.
On.
Kind of pitch drop the edge in that 14-foot mud. So you're hoping you hit bottom.
Feel crappie?
That's a crappie. That's a good one.
That's a boss.
Yeah, buddy. That's what the snacky will do.
Holy
Oh yeah. See that hole in that guy's face right there, guys? That's why you got to use a light pole.
Beautiful fish.
Thank you.
Nice job.
I don't even think it hit the bottom.
Spring fishing, rainy. Even this time of year. Where you just go to the points.
There we go. That looks like crappie.
Go to the points. You cast them in 6 to 10 feet. Or
Nice.
4 to 10 feet.
On?
On. Crappie on. Yeah, he's fighting pretty good.
Oh. Look at these things, dude.
Slabs. Oh, that thing's wider than a dump truck.
There's no shortage of them when you get into them.
Oh man, I don't know what you're doing up here for these crappies, but they're big. Good one.
You got like 10 pound steel balls mixed in with the rock,
Oh gosh.
and it's basically pulverized.
Okay.
And once it's like sand, that's a giant dog. Then it comes into my tanks.
Oh.
Out. It changes out there in these tanks. You're adding oxygen, pure oxygen, cyanide, and caustic.
Cyanide.
Those three things. Then it changes that gold
Oh my God.
from a solid state
You're smashing
to a
it.
liquid state. And then once it's a liquid state, it comes to
Ah.
my other tank, which has 20 tons of carbon in each tank. And the carbon is just charged on that shelf. It looks like rock. Then everything wants to attach. Once that's done,
Oh my gosh. Oh,
pour it through,
crushing this thing.
reaches 700
Oh my
degrees,
God.
burns all the
Mm.
impurities off, and then
Toad. Toad. Just toad after toad after toad. Gone. Snacky. Gone. Woo-wee. Hey, that thump is the drug. Yeah. Donk. Oh, guys, crappie. You think they'd be like a real soft bite? A lot of times they just thump the tar out. Oh my gosh, doubling up. This buoy has got a brush on it, and we have come here and 3 times spook the fish. And I'm gonna let this one go because he's only 12.
That was a top. Chicago fish off here.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is insane.
Where'd you pass?
Way past it, like back behind it. Oh, look at that jump. You don't see a crappie jump too often. Oh. Look at these things, man.
Actually, kind of small compared to the other ones, but
Boys, we have thrashed the crappies here with Jake. He's got a bunch of piles. We actually had to work really hard to go to a bunch of them that were vacant, and then we catch onesie twosies. This one we've come back to 3 times. It's been money. Fish have moved off, come back. It's crazy. They roam a ton in these basins. And so it is a little tricky to find them, but once you do, game on. But we got plenty for the freezer. we're gonna stringer him up. Oh yeah, I brought a stringer. Guys, we're taking her in. You know, one day I want to have like a board full of photos of stringers of crappie from all the years that I've caught them. This day is gonna be a nice pick for the old wall. I mean, we just caught absolute hammers. Just a bucket full of hammers. So we're gonna put them on the stringer for you so you can get a greater appreciation of what just happened. A little bit more cleanup here in the fish shack to get our crappies secured. What an incredible day of crappie fishing. And what an incredible week of fishing in general. I've had a lot of trips up here to the Possum Lodge, fishing with my dad. Trey's been a new addition to the cabin here in the last couple years. Captain Ted, his son, everybody up here, just, I love it, man. I love the vibe. It's a super fishy camp in a very fishy place. And today was just another cherry on top. There's so many picture moments, a lot of them in this cabin right now. But it's just insane, guys. I mean, catching hammer crappies, 12, 15, 16 inchers. I think we had one 16-incher today. Just incredible, like 2-pounders. And I got onto them one time up here on Rainy Lake, and they've been ghosts ever since. So it was cool to go out with Jake today and figure out a little something on the offshore stuff. They're kind of in between that spawn, post-spawn, going off the bank and getting on some brush. So I learned a lot today about some of these Canadian crappies. But if you guys have never been up here, it's just so good. It's catching a lot of times. Jake told us it was a bad day today. He was like, yeah, you know, normally we catch like 60, 80. Like, phew. Well, we filled the cooler in about 30 minutes, so it was absolutely insane. But I know the winters are hard up here, but I see why everyone sticks around. And from everybody not from up here, we don't understand. These fish are living under ice for so many months. They come out, they're ready to eat. So thank you guys for tuning in to today's crappie video. Thanks for tuning in to the other videos. If you have not, check out the walleyes, check out the smallmouth fishing. That's insane that we did on this trip. And I just want to give a shout out to the Possum Lodge, Captain Ted, for having us up here for so many years. Been some of my best memories with my pop and just some of my best days of fishing ever. Amazing fishing week up here. I'm gonna give it a hallelujah, give a big Texas salute to the Possum Lodge, and I will see you guys on the next adventure in the great outdoors.